U.S. lawmakers want to find out if there was any deal made between Trump's team and Moscow, namely potential lifting of sanctions in exchange for Russia's support in the presidential election. And the chair of the House Intelligence Committee is said to be too close to Trump to lead the investigation. Our correspondent William Denslow has more details on this.
So essentially what investigators want to find out when they speak to Mr. Kushner, who is of course Donald Trump's both son-in-law and a close aide, is whether any potential deals were made in potential exchange for the sanctions being lifted. That's in essence what lawmakers in the US want to get to the bottom of. Of course, according to White House spokesperson Hope Hicks, they've come out and stated that there's nothing substantial that was discussed between those parties. However, these Senate Intelligence Committee members will be very interested to ask those questions for themselves. Now, in a separate development, very interestingly, the House Intelligence Committee leading Democrat Adam Schiff has called for the chairman, Devin Nunes, a Republican, to step down, stating that he's just too close to the Trump administration. This all comes after Mr. Schiff was incredibly frustrated with Devin Nunes for last week going straight to the president and then holding a press conference instead of going to this House Intelligence panel after getting information the day before getting information and publicly stating that he had information that US intelligence might have incidentally collected surveillance on the Trump team. Now, according to Schiff and House Representative for the Democrats Nancy Pelosi have both called for Devin Nunes to step aside, stating that he's just too close to the Trump team. Of course, previously he was part of the Trump transition, so they're calling now for an independent investigation to really get to the bottom of if there's any proof whatsoever linking the Trump team to any Russian involvement during the US presidential elections last year.